Okay, YouTubers, this is the Angry Prepper. Thank you for joining me on the Angry Truth channel. So today's video, we're going to talk about the CDC guidelines, mask guidelines, that is. And for a lot of us that, watched the video of the CDC spokeswoman, this chick here, talk about the new guidelines and seemingly how proud she sounded talking about it, it sounds like complete and utter bullshit yet again. Now, you guys have to go to CDC's website yourself and look up these charts here because it's insane. Basically, what they are telling you is that if you're vaccinated, you are the safest option. If you are vaccinated and wearing a mask, you are still the safer option. If you are unvaccinated and wearing a mask, you are the least safe option. Depends on the situation you're in, right? If you are if you're masked, unvaccinated, and outside, you're a safe option. But if you're unmasked and outside in a crowd, you're the least safe option, or less safe. It's insane how bad they are categorizing us who don't want to get vaccinated and who are not fond of wearing a mask, or don't wear a mask at all. So they're already categorizing us. They are already building, if you will, two tiers, and those tiers are going to ultimately evolve into something else. But right now, the two tiers are the unvaccinated and vaccinated. So they, CDC, are saying that if you are masked and vaccinated, you are cleared to do pretty much anything and everything. That's what I got out of the whole CDC guideline update. So if you participate in outdoor activities, masked or vaccinated, you are the safest option. If you are masked, you're a safe option to a point, or to the situation, or depends on the situation you're in. And if you are unmasked, you're the least safest option. Matter of fact, they seemingly want you to wear a mask all the time. And if you're vaccinated, you get a little bit of wiggle room on when not to wear the mask and when to wear the mask. If you are participating in indoor activities while you're masked and vaccinated, you are the safest option, period. This is according to CDC. If you are unvaccinated but masked, you are the least safe option. Means that a restaurant can allow you in, and if they don't feel safe with you, because according to CDC, you are the least safe option if you are unvaccinated but masked going into a diner, they might have the ability to turn you away because they can use the word safe. I don't feel safe with him not being vaccinated, but I'm wearing a mask, but you're still not vaccinated. You can't come into my restaurant. It's exactly what's going to go down. So obviously, yes, a lot of you are like, boycott, boycott, boycott. I'm with you. I'll eat at home. I don't care. Eventually, guys, this has to blow over. But the problem is when? A year from now, 5 years from now, 10, 20, when's it going to blow over? That's the bigger question. Now, they're also saying, guys, that they want you to wear a mask regardless if you're indoors, whether you're vaccinated or not. Now, clearly, if you are unvaccinated and don't have a mask, according to CDC, you're the least safe option. So, again, they can kick you out. But it's interesting that you are vaccinated and they still want you to wear a mask indoors. That makes no sense. Because if the vaccine was saving lives and saving your life, in definition, you can now roam free in the COVIDville and not worry about catching it. There is something wrong with this vaccine if they're telling you you still have to be masked when you're fully vaccinated. Something very wrong with this. So guys, again, this comes down to control. This comes down to what they want to do with you and not what you want to do with yourself. You pretty much have no freedoms. You don't have an inkling of freedom left because they are taking it all away. They are sitting there and telling the masses, well, you see Dickface Johnny? Well, Dickface Johnny, he's not vaccinated. Yes, he is wearing a mask, but he's not vaccinated. So that's the kind of guy you do not want in your establishment. But there goes fucking Sarah I Please Everyone. And Sarah I Please Everyone is the exact person you want in your restaurant because she abides by the rules. She's fully vaccinated and has a mask on, and she's your safest option. This is where we're going. We're creating two tiers of people, guys. And it's actually two tiers of people, four labels, if you will: vaccinated, unvaccinated, masked, and unmasked. Because I'm seeing that a little more now. Well, unmasked people are making it harder to get back to the normal. Well, the normal's gone. I already said that in one of my videos. But they're trying to now blame anyone who doesn't want to be vaccinated or wear a mask, that we are the reason why the normalcy is taking long to get back to. Guys, again, control. And at some point, we are going to have to gain this control back. The only way to fucking show your displeasure with them and make them feel it is in their pockets. Now, a lot of restaurants don't want to go through this whole COVID shit again. They don't want to go through another lockdown. But if you show them and protesting, and here's the thing with protesting in front of a restaurant who doesn't allow you to go in. If you stand there with your signs, maybe you're not shouting and screaming, but you're standing out there making noise, being a little civil. Let's not be BLM assholes, but let's be a little more civil than them. Let's not yell at people eating, but sit there and cause a little bit of a ruckus by just saying they don't allow people in, they're causing segregation, this, that, and the third. A lot of people, like myself, I'm walking into the restaurant, I'm like, oh, they don't allow who in? I walk the other way. That just cost them fucking $100, $200. Now, for every time you do that, if you have 10 people walk away from a restaurant, guys, that's anywhere from $1,000 to $2,000, depending on the restaurant. All right, and again, depends on the pricing. So that's how we hit them. We hit them in the pockets. That's where you start first. You always start financially. When you're protesting, you start financially with these people who are going to jump on board with this bullshit. Unfortunately, here in New York City, there's a bit of a fight because there are more liberals here than people like myself. But if we got 20 of us together and we stood outside of fucking Bo Shing's restaurant, I don't know who the hell Bo Shing is, but Bo Shing's restaurant, and we stand outside and we make some noise, protest, and they don't let us in and all this other bullshit. If we got 10 people, 20 people not to go into that restaurant, we won. Because 10 people, 20 people in this COVID shit means a lot to those restaurants. Just keep that in mind. Like I said, I am not saying violence. I'm saying let's be fucking noisy about it. Let's fucking protest. Let's make them feel it in the pockets. So I have to read this last part that Biden said the other day, which I'm just like, again, this fucking imbecile's in office because, the idiots that voted him in. Keep in mind, guys, the president is a product of the American people, and the American people who voted for him are idiots and imbeciles. That's what we got in office, an idiot and an imbecile. But let me read what he said the other day. For those who haven't gotten the vaccination yet, especially if you're young or think you don't need it, this is another great reason to get vaccinated now. They want you to get vaccinated now because this is going to allow you to actually get back to normal and still wear your mask indoors. Because this is a great reason. Because if you don't, you're going to be considered the less safe option. See where this is going? So, bad. This whole thing is just a bad fucking deal. And it's only going to get worse if we don't fight back against it. It's that simple. Okay, guys, this is the Angry Prepper. Thank you for watching. You can subscribe to this channel. You can also follow me on Instagram as the Angry Prepper. You can head over to that channel, and subscribe there. You can also follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and now Telegram. And other than that, guys, thank you for watching.